You know what I hate most about this city in springtime? Half the people are dressed like they're in Antarctica, and the other half are dressed like it's spring break in Miami Beach.
I noticed the same thing when I first moved to New York.
Make up your mind which season it is.
Well, Skip, Matt, I'm going out for a swim. You guys want to join?
Case in point, the people that I would like to see dressed like they're in Antarctica are the people who are dressed like it's spring break in Miami Beach.
Since when do you smoke?
It's part of my new diet. I'm trying to fit into Marilyn Monroe's classic dress at the Met Gala this year.
I'm off to my new job. I'm the, token gay construction worker. See ya.
Good luck. What happened?
F my life. I just got fired.
Well, that's the longest he's ever held a job, actually, so.
Fritz, we have couples counseling today, remember?
You were serious about
Yeah,
that?
do you want us to get back together or
look,
not?
My family's just not into therapy, you know? We kind of think the unexamined life is a little bit more entertaining and interesting, and, you know, if we have a problem, we go shopping or have a couple of drinks.
Get your foot out of the water and come.
Look, no matter what, there's nothing that can get me out of the water right now.
Dr. Anderson!
This is Reverend Pious Putnam III. How are
Who
you?
is the manager at this here museum?
Oh, goody, you're in full Karen mode.
That painting over there offends me. It needs to be taken down.
Wait, why do you right-wingers like him? I remember a time when Republicans said better dead than red.
You know, I lived in Russia for 7 years, where I actually became friends with Putin. Did you know that he has a huge approval rating
After
there?
his invasion of Ukraine, how can you back
You know,
him?
you sound like my brothers, Fritz and Prometheus. They're not speaking to me at the moment.
Now here's the head of our complaint department, Pious.
I can't believe you actually convinced me to go to couples counseling with you and the Reverend Rasputin Deuteronomy.
Okay, our first exercise. I have with me Nick, the barely legal altar boy.
No.
I said barely legal. He just turned 18. He's the second oldest altar boy in the tri-state area.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, it's
Barely legal, but it's still legal.
okay then.
Each of you will say something that bugs you about the other person, and I will spank the barely legal altar boy.
Really? This is kind of hot. Okay, I'll go first. I really wish just once, Seymour could put the toilet seat back the way he found it. Put it back down.
Thank you, sir. Please, do it again,
I
sir.
wish Fritz would stop passing gas.
Thank you, sir. Please, do it again,
You know,
sir.
one time I passed silent gas at dinner, and you've made a federal case out
I
of
wish
it.
Fritz would get his hearing checked.
Seriously?
Very good. Now for the next exercise. I will get these electrodes.
I have an idea for, what we can do with my nipples.
And I will electrocute the barely legal altar boy.
Now that I think about it, we really don't have to do this. I'm gonna feel good.
I'm totally good. Yeah. Okay, so, yes, thanks for everything, Reverend, but we're going to make, like, sheep and get the flock out of here.
Thank you, sir. Please, do it again, sir.
And what, so Grant, I've got great news. I did my part to ensure that Moldavia will not be the next country that Putin tries to invade.
Virgil, one of the reasons we were glad you moved to America was so you would stop doing damage. What did you do now?
Well, I went out on a date with his daughter Natasha the other night, and, yeah, I gave her the royal stuff.
Virgil, that is cruel and vulgar. We are not
Hey
amused.
guys, sorry I'm late, but that's right, I forgot you and Seymour had therapy today, you little psycho. So what are you guys up to tonight? You're not missing much. Your brother's not in the mood to cook anything, so we're just having TV dinners tonight. And Virgil is Skyping with his grandmother. That is really cool, you know. Prometheus, I wish we'd had this technology available to us when, you know, our grandparents were still alive. We didn't know what we had while we had it. So sickeningly sweet. By the way, Fritz, Aunt Edna called earlier. She'd love to talk to you sometime. You forgot to tell her that I'm in a coma? What the hell is wrong with you? I don't want to talk to her. Hey, hold on, Gran. I'm getting a phone call. Oh my God, how the hell did she get my number? Natasha. I mean, I just changed my number this morning.
What the bloody hell is wrong with you? You wretched little cretin.
We had already made the beast with two backs the other night, so I figured I would ghost her now. This whole situation with Pious, it's just... You know, we never agreed on anything, but... we were still... He was my best friend growing up. He was my protector, my big brother. He was a godsend when I was doing my first communion, my first confession, my confirmation, you name it.
And I think Fritz is being totally ridiculous about this whole thing because clearly Putin had no choice but to invade because Biden is a weak president. And because he's weak, Putin had no choice but to invade Ukraine.
Exactly, Pious. Exactly. That reminds me of something that happened to me in the 9th grade. This boy asked me out. He was kind of cute, kind of sweet, kind of funny, but he had this really dorky brother, and his family was poor.
Oh, and then what happened?
Well, I agreed to go out with him, but then I had my brother beat him up the night before the date.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that for the first time in all the years I've known you, that you and I actually agree on something? Oh, I have to go reassess every view I've ever held.
I knew I'd wear you down.
Now it's just... I mean, I hate to say this. I fucking hate his guts right now. I mean, I would like to be as far away from him as possible. I kind of wish he would move back to Russia at this point. And then I feel guilty because I don't hate him enough.
You still have your brother Prometheus. You're close.
We're never that close. I mean, Prometheus owns the building I live in. When we were kids, we were always at competition. We always fought for Mom and Dad's attention. We always wanted the same dolls. Toys. We always wanted the same toys, like army tanks.
No, Fritz, we heard you say dolls. We heard you say that loud and clear.
And you know, that's continued well into our adult years, because anything that I've owned that's battery operated, Prometheus has stolen from me. Woo! He has stolen men from me.
Fritz, your brother Prometheus is a train wreck.
It doesn't matter. He can still have anyone he wants. And he does.
I wouldn't sleep with him if he was the last woman on
He
Earth.
owns the building that I live in. And when you're as rich as Prometheus, you can get away with just about anything. He can grab men by the peck. Oh shit! It started already? I'm missing it? You know what? We should get Fritz.
No touching. Is he still sleeping? Hold on, let me take care of this. Hey Fritz, wake up. Fritz! Wake up. It's time for the Jubilee on TV, man.
Asher, We fought a revolution so we wouldn't have to care about foreign royal families.
Blah, blah, blah.
No offense, Virgil. Fritz, it is her mega golden jubilee, or whatever the bloody hell it's being called, because she has been on the throne for 100 years.
Whoa, that's a long time. I can't imagine holding a job for that long.
Of course you would say that, Asher. You're a millennial. The only thing you guys are worse at sustaining than an erection is a job. You can't hold a job for more than 5 minutes. Although, in all fairness, she hasn't been on the throne for nearly as long as my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather had been. Vigo, the once and future king of Moldavia.
Wait, didn't T.H. White write a book about him?
Yes, the once and future king, okay? Moving on, after his great final battle, his body was put on a barge, headed towards the mystical Isle of Avalon, where his wounds would be healed, and he would one day come again when Moldavia needed him the most. What was will be, what is will be no more. Death is but a door, time but a window. I will return. Anyway, I've got to go get ready. I'm having breakfast with Seymour and Donna.
All right, thief.
Asher, knock it off. You're the one who stood Seymour up when he asked you out, so I did not steal him from you. Okay, look, I know that we pay way too much attention to celebrity culture in this country. I know it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. We should
Is this one of those keeping up with the Kardashian crap things?
No. I'm just wondering, when the hell did Goofy get together with Clarabelle Cow? What about her and Horace Horseshoe? I mean, when did they break up? Or did they always have an open relationship, or did he die in the war or something? Oh my god! Is Clarabelle Max's mother?
Get serious. Max was a test tube baby.
Some bitches in the back. Want to get light?
I want to marry on Joseph. Oh, crap, it's Pious. Oh, I can't believe 15 years wasted on that asshole.
Maybe we can hide in your apartment, Fritz.
Yo, Einstein, where do you think Pious is headed?
Pious, what is it? One of us has to act like we care.
I just got off the phone with Edward Snowden.
Oh, he's cute.
Donna, he's a traitor.
How can you say that? He gave up his freedoms in America to expose our government's wrongdoings.
Right. He also sold our country's secrets to Russia.
What makes you say
Anyway, Snowden told me that Putin intends to nuke New York City. I pointed out that I live here, as does my family, and apparently Putin doesn't care. He plans to nuke us anyway. I thought he was godly. I thought he was like the second coming, and he doesn't give two shits about me.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but...
Then don't. Look, Pious, I know what it's like to trust the wrong guy and to put your faith in him and get trampled on, so I'm sorry and I'm here for you, okay?
I'm here for you too.
I think you're batshit crazy.
Wait a minute, Fritz. Are you telling me that for the first time in all the years that I have known you, that we can actually relate to one another on something? Oh, now I have to go reassess all of my life's choices again. Oh.